What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight! Alright, okay, we're coming back to Unlucky Morpheus. Yes, indeed, Unlucky Morpheus Fans FEELIN YOU! Come on now! Here we go. This is a request from Cold Blooded, Paul Wilson, Majestical Morpheus, Sabo Metal, and Krauser. And this was actually Krauser's prioritized request for the month of March for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So here you go, Krauser. Hope you enjoy the show along with everybody else. They all want to see me react to this song by Unlucky Morpheus called Dignity of Spirit. Now, have I heard the song before? No. To the best of my knowledge, I have not heard the song before. This does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, okay, yeah, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Unlucky Morpheus Official, okay? And the video has 161,761 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Official live video. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah. Whenever you're using official videos, the chances, the odds of the song getting blocked are higher. I'm not saying it's going to get blocked. I'm just saying the odds are a little higher. That's all. All right. Yeah. Official live video. Unlucky Morpheus. Not sure what that says. Dignity of Spirit. Oh! Okay. 10-minute long song. Look. You know how I feel about longer songs. I got no issue with them as long as they're fun, engaging, entertaining, well-written songs. If I'm not bored, if I'm enjoying myself, and the time flies by, this song has nothing to worry about. Not a thing. On the flip side, if the song drags, if the time is just going forever, if it's not particularly well-written, if I'm getting bored, well, I'm going to hammer it. I'm going to hammer it a lot harder than I would a regular song. So just keep that in mind. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
I like that little guitar riff that he's doing there, the intro, the guitar playing there. I like how it resolves on that major chord. I dig that, because you don't see it coming. You're thinking it's going to go back down to the root. And instead, it moves up, and resolves on the major third. Really nicely done. Smooth. Smooth. Didn't see it coming. And each time he did it, it sounded good. It sounded really good. First time I heard it, I was like, okay, that sounded good, but does it make sense? It actually does make sense. It does. Resolving on the major third. Why not? Why not? I dug it. Let's keep going. Let's see where this goes. Tell me that was all an intro. That was all an intro. That whole minute and 40 seconds was all intro. I feel like I'm getting punked. I was kind of hoping... I feel like I'm about to put my foot in my mouth, but I don't care. I'm going to say it anyway. I kind of wish they had stayed... I kind of wish they had kept the whole song like that. I was digging on that feel. I was digging on that groove. That felt good. So that was an intro. Now it sounds like they're going into something much faster. So I don't know. We're gonna see how this goes. I'm kind of bummed. I am. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bummed that they didn't stay with that feel through the entire song. I was really enjoying it. I really was. Hopefully what they're going to do now will be equally enjoyable, if not more enjoyable. We'll see. On the vibrato there, girl. I can't stop my head. Somebody stop it. I can't. Stop. Stop. Okay. Okay. All right. Man, whew, the pulse on this song. Fantastic. Good tempo. Great tempo. Feels good. Everybody's got that feel going with it. It kind of almost not quite a gallop feel, but like it feels like a gallop feel, but it's in 2, not in 3. You know what I mean? It's not it's been but it has that driving pulse like a gallop feel though. It really does. Really nice job. Everybody is sounding outstanding. Bass, I can actually hear bass in the mix. I can actually hear it. course, I'd like it to be a little more, but, you know, I'm a bass player singing. I can hear the violin clear as day. Clear as day. I love that. I love the fact that they've mixed everything so well. Everybody is coming through nice and clear. Guitars sound great. Drumming sounds fantastic. Some solid drumming coming from that drummer. Vocally, great job on her part. Fantastic job. There was that one note when they kicked in, they kicked into the song, and she held that long sustained note and the vibrato. Not gonna lie, it was a little hard to swallow. It was a bit much, but I understand that's the vocal style. I get it, you know, because she has that exact same vibrato throughout the rest of the song. But the thing is, there's a big difference between holding vibrato like that for, you know, 3 beats versus, or 2 or 3 beats versus 12 to 16 beats. You know what I mean? Yikes. Yeah, it was a little much. It was a little over the top, if you ask me. But like I said, through the rest of the song, though, that same vibrato has sounded good. I think it was just because the one note was sustained for so long, and it just kept going and going and going. I feel like what I would have done if I was in a position, I would have just started out flatlined, and then added the vibrato toward the tail end and let it shake and shake and shake and shake and end it on the tail end of it. That's what I would have done. But she chose to go right from the get-go all the way through, no variance. That, I'm not going to lie, it felt very over the top. But it didn't sound bad. It just sounded very over the top. But like I said, through the rest of the song, that same vibrato working like a charm. So there you go. Anyway, let's keep going here. Like right there, that was fine. That was fine too, because it's shorter. Guitar solo. We're gonna back up. Hear the whole thing without pausing. Doing a great job of playing with feel here. I mean, they've gone straight time, half time, double time, back to half time, back to straight time, back to half time, back up to double time, straight time, double time again. You know, they're going all over the place, and everything is being done so smooth. There has not been one transition where I've sit there going, huh? Why? You know, it's not predictable. I mean, if you were to ask me where they're going to go next, I couldn't tell you. I honestly could not tell you. Coming out of like the straight time phrase. Okay, well, we know where they're going to change. Where they're going to change to? Well, number one, I don't know if they're going to change. There's no guarantee of that. Secondly, if they do change, I couldn't tell you if they're going to do halftime or straight time. I really don't know. It's that smooth. It's not, and the thing, like I said, it's not predictable. It's not. So that's good. That's really good. I like it when bands keep you on your toes. That's a good thing. Guitar solo time. Let's go. Let's see what they're going to do here. Nice. Woo! Nice. Oh, I hate to pause it, but I have to. Otherwise, I gotta do everything I can not to get blocked. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know. I'll rewind a little bit. I will. We can get back into it, but I have to pause. Really nice. I was not expecting to see the dual solo between the guitar player and the violin player. Was not expecting to see that. Very well done. Very well done. Big shout out to that piano player for being able to hang with that guitar player. Very nice job on her part. Hanging in there right with him too. And no strain on her face. She looked so calm. She looked so relaxed about it. She was like just another day at the office as she shredded out. I'll bet she could do even more. I'll bet you she can. That did not look that hard for her. And the best part was you looked at the guitar player's face when she started doing it, and he was just like, yep, check her out. He knew all eyes were going to go on her. He just knew it. He was like, yeah, it's fine. Y'all can go ahead and check out what she's doing. I'm going to play it anyway. Anyway, all right, let's get back into the solo here. There we go again. Can't stop. The groove is so good. It's so good. The song feels great. Okay. One thing I do want to say, and this is not a criticism. This is just a fact. I am watching the clock. We're at 7:56. That feels about right. It does feel about right. If I'm being honest here, it does feel like it's been about 8 minutes. Now that's not a bad thing. Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, you're criticizing for." No, it's not a criticism. It's just a statement of fact. It's been 7 minutes and 56 seconds, and it feels like it's been about 8 minutes long. It does not feel like it's been 10 or 12 or 15. Okay, I'm not bored. I'm not bored at all. I'm not sitting here watching the clock going, "Oh my God, when is this going to end?" No, I'm not watching the clock for that at all. More than anything, I'm watching the clock to see where I need to pause. But, it feels about right. It feels about right. The time is not flying by, if you know what I mean. It's not like it's been 8 minutes. It only feels like 6. No, it doesn't feel like 6. It feels like 8. It feels like 8. Right where it should be. So, there's that. All right, 2 minutes. I'm probably going to have to pause again. I hope not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Whoa. We're going back to the beginning. Oh, you tease. You tease. Really? You're going to do that to me? You're going to do that to me? You know I'm a bass player. You know I would love to see a bass solo. And you're going to pick a video that fades out right at the beginning, the first 15 seconds of a bass solo, and it fades out after just the first 15. You're going to pull that with me. I'm going to remember that. I'm going to remember that. All of you who requested this, I'm going to remember that. Don't think I won't. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm going to remember this, all right. Ooh, you just wait. All right, let me gather my thoughts. I'll see you in the review. We'll talk about it. Oh, you just wait. Well, there you go, folks. That was Unlucky Morpheus with Dignity of Spirit. This was a request from Cold Blooded, Paul Wilson, Majestical Morpheus, Sabo Metal, and Krauser. And this was Krauser's prioritized request for the month of March for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So there you go, Krauser. Hope you enjoyed the show as well as everybody else who requested it. All right. I had to think about it. It was a long song. It was a 10-minute long song, so I had to take a lot of things into account. But I do have a score here, and I believe the score makes sense, and I'll tell you why. Trust me, I will. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.5. Yep, 8.5. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay. First of all, everybody did an outstanding job with their musicianship. Okay, everybody did a great job with their instruments. Guitars sounded fantastic. Loved the guitar work. The bass playing sounded really good, really solid, really tight. Locked in with the drums. Drummer had some great fills, some great drum work in there. Not only that, but the drums were really well mic'd up too. I mean, it sounded like every single skin and every single cymbal came through clear as a bell. Nothing got lost. So that was really nice. That violin player, man, big shout out to her. Coming through in the mix too, really well. Whoever engineered this live recording did a fantastic job. It sounded really well done. And then vocally, really well done as well. Really nice job. Let's take each one individually. Let's start with the guitar players, okay? Very complimentary to each other. That intro. I loved that intro. I'm going to be honest with you. There's part of me, not all of me, but part of me kind of wished they had stayed with that feel of the intro the entire song. I was really kind of grooving to that intro, but they switched up. It was fine. But the guitar player playing the intro, resolving on that major third, that was a nice touch. I did not see that coming. That was really nice. I wish I had seen it coming, but at the same time, it was a nice surprise. So I guess I'm glad I didn't see it coming. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been surprised. But it was a nice touch. It was a really nice chordal structure there. Great flow. Okay, so we kicked into the main song. Now, here comes my first of two gripes. Okay, that first note that the vocalist kicked out. It was long. It was impressive. The vibrato was a little over the top. Let's be honest here, okay? It was a little bit much. For holding the note as long as she did, I would not have made the vibrato that wide. I would not have made the vibrato that big. I would have cut the vibrato in half. Honestly, as far as wavelength goes. And to be perfectly honest with you, if it were me, I would have sustained flat line, no vibrato at all for about the first half of that. And then, when the second half kicked in, add a little, and add a little more, and add a little more, and add a little more. But I still wouldn't have gotten to the extent that she got. It was a bit much, if I'm being honest with you. It was a little bit of a turnoff. So that's just me. Look, I'm sure there's going to be people out there who are going to say, well, that's what she does. And I get it. That's what she does. And you might love that. And that's great. I'm glad you love that. Me personally, not the biggest fan of it. From there on out, the song went on a tear. Loved the play and feel in this song. Some great feeling between halftime, straight time, halftime, straight time, halftime, straight time. Great job. Great job. That really more than anybody that comes down to the drummer. So great job on the drummer's part, making those transitions happen and those feels happen. So good on the drummer for that. Bass player locked in with the drummer to help and assist, obviously, while filling out the bottom end. Very important as well. The guitars in this, nice, rich, full sound. Love that all the way through the song. Never overstepping their bounds and stealing the show away from anybody. Don't get me wrong, when it was their time to do it, they would do it. They would absolutely steal the show when it was their time to solo. I loved seeing the first guitar solo where the guitar player came up, did his solo, and then he was joined by the violin player who came and joined him in unison. That was cool to see. She is obviously very talented violin player. And what was really kind of funny to me is two things. One, her face was just stone cold, man. It was like this is just another day at the office for me. A sign of a very, very talented violin player. The other thing that I got a kick out of was looking at the guitar player when she joined him. He just had this look on his face like, no one's going to watch me now. That's okay. He's like, I was ready for that. I was ready for everyone's eyes to go to her. And rightfully so. Look, look, we've all seen a million guitar solos, right? How many violin solos have we seen where they come in and solo with the guitar and stay right with them? So, should she steal the spotlight? Yeah, she should. And it was very well deserved. And I think he knows that too. But that was just one of the highlights for me. Going into that drum setup, giving the drummer a little chance to shine. That was nice. That was really nice. Coming out of it, dual guitars, harmonized guitars, right together. Spot on together. Love that. And a lot of people are under the impression that that's easy to do. Folks, let me tell you something. That is not easy to do. If one of you is even a 64th note off, just the tiniest little discrepancy, it will train wreck. It will snowball into an absolute disaster. So you have got to stay together the whole time. And they did. They did very, very well. Coming out of the guitar solos, going back into the chorus, felt really good. Coming out of the chorus to end the song, not exactly how we started. It wasn't the same chordal structure, but the same feeling, the same presence, the same attitude of that solo guitar. Very nice. I dug that. I like it when songs come around full circle. This didn't come exactly around full circle though. It came around pretty much full circle, but it came like under it. You know, it just came under the original, like a keychain loop. Not exactly right where it ended, but just it was in the same direction though. Just a different chordal pattern, and I can appreciate that. I can absolutely appreciate that. How dare you? How dare all of you sit there and give me a video that's going to end with a 15-second snippet of a bass solo that fades out in the middle of it? How dare you all tease me like that? You suck. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, but you really do suck, guys. How dare you? I didn't. Now, for the record, that did not affect the score at all. I kept that completely separate. To be honest with you, I got a nice little chuckle out of it. Like, you guys, I hate every single one of you. How dare you? Okay, so that was cool to see though. But I wish I could have seen the whole thing, but that's okay. It did not affect the score at all. Everything about the song sounded good. Everything about the song sounded great, in fact. I would not be giving the song an 8.5 if I did not believe the song was great, okay? That is without question. My second gripe, and it's a small thing, but it's still a thing nonetheless. The song was 10 minutes and 1 second long. And it felt like 10 minutes and 1 second long. This was a long song. It was. Was it bad? No. Did I ever get bored? No. Was it a badly written song? No. Did I dislike it? No. I didn't. None of those above fit. Okay. I liked it. It was entertaining. I enjoyed it. Okay. All I'm saying is, it was 10 minutes. I do feel like maybe there were a couple things we could have shortened up a little bit. Maybe there were a couple things maybe we could have even cut. But I still enjoyed it. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it's a small thing. It's a little thing, but it's still a thing nonetheless. So, it did affect the score a tiny, tiny little bit. But look, we're still getting an 8.5, okay? It's right in the middle of the great scale. So, 8.5 is where we're at. 8.5 is where we're going to stay. So, 8.5, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you'll enjoy the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys want to join the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to click the bell, go ahead and click the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.